Man, this video right here, I'm going to talk about this really young guy here. He's a streamer, but he's on all those social medias. I mean, I think he's on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok and all these other things, Instagram, everything. Name is Cenat. Cenat. He's a popular streamer. I think he got 8 million subscribers on YouTube. This young fellow was born December the 16th. 2001, New York City. His father's Haitian. His mother's from Trinidad, Tobago. A lot of times you hear him when he's talking to his mom on the phone. She doesn't cease to mention Trinidad, Tobago at least 3 or 4 times. In New York City, there's estimated 300,000 people of Trinidad, Tobago ancestry. And of Haitian ancestry in New York City, there's 163,000 people of Haitian ancestry in New York City, the Big Apple alone right there. This guy Kai, man, he's an entertainer, right? He's another form of entertainment. You see him doing his little dancing sometime. He's full of energy, jumping around. He's an advertiser. He promotes different things. I saw him promoting Chime, a credit card thing there. I saw him promoting a sandwich for McDonald's. I saw him promoting something now for this thing. He just started this streaming college that they're gonna have older streamers being professors and younger people trying to make money, trying to rise up like him, going to be in the school. I saw him before one time when he was sleeping, and depending on how much money that you send to the site, whether it's going to shoot bubbles in the air, where somebody's going to beat a drum, or whether something else is going to happen. So it was 24 hours going ahead. These little AI machines rolling around on wheels and everything like that. Had various celebrities coming over there during the course of his streaming, the course of his hours. So really another form of this entertainment. You can watch somebody pretty much 24 hours a day doing something, running around, doing something, friends, doing practical jokes. Maybe he's in a basketball league playing with a bunch of like a bunch of little minor kids, probably 3 feet tall, or maybe 4 feet tall in the league. Now this Kai himself, he's about 5'3" or 5'4". I think his foot size is 8.5. He has big white clean teeth, big white pupils in his eyes. I don't think he's one of those guys that gets involved in drugs or things of that nature. I think he's pretty much clean cut young guy. And he's I think his official name is Carlos Cenat the third. So he's a third of his kind, and he's quite the entertainer. So I'm watching him, and he's exhausting for me to watch. I got to know him and look at his various entertainment because my son enjoys watching him. So I sat down and was watching him with him for a while. And I thought to myself, this guy just got a ball of energy, man. He's bouncing here, bouncing there, bouncing everywhere. Can't seem to be still. He got ants in his pants, and he's got to prance. He's got to dance. He's trying to rap. He's going to a little clothing store through the back door, buying what I would think is overpriced stuff. But just me. I don't see myself paying $10,000 for a bag or $7,000 for a bag. Not my cup of tea, man. Not my cup of tea at all. But in there spending money and stuff, filming, streaming the whole time in the store. Always going, man, always going. And it's just amazing to me how you can just keep up that pace. I mean, I think he takes off every now and then, but pretty much he's streaming all the time. He's all the time streaming, man. So, I guess he's eating healthy. Like I said, his mom is always, in some form or another, he's calling her or talking to her. So he's a close-knit family. As far as I know, I just know his mom. Never seen his father on camera. Know he's got a twin sister, because he always buys her something. She always thanks him and says he always thanks of her when she's doing something. Don't know about anybody else that's excited about his channel. Just watch this guy Kai Cenat. I just watch him. So entertaining, extremely energetic. A lot of energy, man. What that guy's drinking, man. What they say he's drinking, they advertise some kind of energy drink called, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's Prime or it's Red Bull or it's Monster or something. I know they're advertising something like that. And these guys must be drinking it up good. But yeah, man. So I seen his little girlfriend in there one time and so forth. It's like a it's like a big game of little hobbits, man. Like a lot of people like definitely under 6 feet. A lot of guys, man, a lot of guys and women, man, is real tiny people. I mean, I know the average height for a woman in America, I think, is 5'5". Average height for a guy, I think, is 5'9" or something like that. Man, I think everybody, well, not everybody, but I think 95% of the people on his thing, man, are like hobbits, man. They're like 5'3", 4 foot something. I mean, tiny. Even look at the stores you walk around, these people, man, I'm like saying, you'd think, man, that that's the average height going around, but more power to him. He's got the long dreads in his hair, and his hair is nearly as long as he is tall. So I mean, and again, he's an entertainer. I saw him when he went to the gala, the red carpet, or something there, trying to interview and talk to people. A lot of people knew him, a lot of people didn't know him, and carrying on. But he's in everywhere. He seems to always have something on the tip of his tongue to say. He's got the next venture he's going to do, the next entertainment thing he's going to work on and get done. And he's just busy, man. So I watch him streaming, and I say, my goodness. I say, wow, this guy. I see why he has over 8 million people on YouTube, and how he's grossing a bunch of money, because I mean, he's on his job, man. He's on his job like Geico. He's on his job. So look, that's all I got to say about Cenat. Just got online and talk about him because his work effort is tremendous. He tries to collaborate with all his friends, keeps people in his circle, wants everybody to grow in his circle, everybody to achieve that American dream, be success. And I guess the only way to get it is to work hard. American dream is alive and well, but you got to go after it and get it. I don't think nobody's going to just hand it in your lap. But if all possible, he's definitely trying to hand it in a bunch of people's lap. He's trying to hand it in their laps. Hopefully they'll catch fire. They'll catch fire and get their own audience and crowd and start making it streaming of their thing and make a bunch of money in the process of doing it. Maybe they'll get advertised or somebody promoting their channel or somebody doing something on it. But he seems to be on his way now. I was told that some of his style comes from people who started maybe 10 years before him when he was young. I wasn't watching it then. It wasn't part of my scenario. You see, the background of my place is my store. I've owned a corner store in the nation's capital since 1985. I celebrated my 40th anniversary. Matter of fact, yesterday. Would have had it with my wife if she wouldn't have passed away March of this year. Man, we would have celebrated together. But as it was, I celebrated quiet, alone, by myself. Just celebrated it that way. It wasn't as great as it was going to be if she was alive. So just celebrated by myself. Wasn't happy anyway. So that's basically what I did. But yeah, Cenat, man, you can tune into them. You can block out those commercials. A lot of times, people piggybacking off of them. You got people in a corner of the TV, and they're watching Kai, and they want you to subscribe to their channel, and they want you to talk to them, and all that kind of stuff. But piggybacking off this guy Kai. So I guess a lot of people there's probably thousands of people doing that. My son is keying on a few of them, watching and piggyback and see what they're doing. I'm just sitting watching everybody trying to make money and get money. And I guess he's got people doing that, is getting subscribership in their YouTube channels. I don't know what their content is, but the only time you seem to watch them is when they have Kyle on the thing some kind of way. When that's basically how you watch them and how you look at them. But they're definitely piggybacking like I don't know what. He seems like he must don't mind. My son tells me from time to time they take down some people who do that and don't react to it. They just do it and set it on, trying to get. I don't know what trying to get. But they must be gaining something for it. People don't do anything for nothing. They must be gaining something from piggybacking off this Cenat. But my thing with them is that, man, they sure use the N-word. They sure like to say nigga a lot, man. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga everything. I mean, they just love to say nigga. And my thing is that it's a derogatory statement. It's a statement of someone trifling and pitiful person that just a menace to society, somebody society doesn't need. I know that word can be used for every ethnic under the sun, but it's basically used for black people. But Kai he runs that word in the ground. That nigga thing he runs in the ground, and W, and what else? He's like to say W. What's the other thing? Fire or hot or something. I don't know. Whatever the lingo that they're saying these days. But yeah, maybe they replace that that nigga, big nigga, small nigga. Maybe you can replace that with some other kind of word besides that. But anyway, I guess the crowd is watching, not complaining. I'm just looking at it and seeing what's going on, seeing what this younger generation is doing, how they rising up and making money and still being productive some kind of way in the midst of economic downturns, whatever it's called. And you got people who got pockets of success and really doing well here in America. And like I said, I would not even be aware of this kind of thing if my son was not watching it and hip me to it. So I'm hip to it. I see what's going on. So they're making that money like that, man. And wow, wish I could do such a thing like that. But you got to have you got to have a lot of stuff, entertainment lined up, man. You got to have, an audience looking to see you and looking to constantly tune in and see what this little hobbit-like guy is doing. He's dancing all around the room, flipping and turning, trying to do somersaults. You haven't seen him get. He can do somersault. But you haven't seen him get that backflip together yet. But I guess he's working on it. But he don't really need it. He's doing well without the backflip. So driving around all Atlanta, seeing what he can shop. Like you say, from the Big Apple. So I'm gonna keep watching, keep seeing what he's got going on, and he's entertaining. Because I prefer to watch him than a lot of other kind of things that's on TV. This daytime, you get a little insight of all kind of things. I didn't like him going shopping today with buying that pink coat, that pink like pluff marshmallow looking coat. I thought that was a pretty ugly looking coat, man, but he seemed like he liked that coat. So said he got some pants to go with his. It's like fire, he said, like fire, a WW. Win, my nigga. But anyway, man, that's over that funny little guy, man. Like I said, remind me of the Hobbit movie, man. It's like he can live off just a little bit of food. He eat some, what do you call those things? Lifesaver gummies, man. 5 lifesaver gummies that last him like 6 hours, and maybe a sip of water and lasts him another hour, and maybe get some food and eat like 25% of his plate. This guy can live off not much of anything. He can live off much of anything, man. You don't eat very much, a small footprint. This guy here, man, and sure people don't live a long time, so look at the judgment Kai and his energy. That guy might live to be 105 years old. Little hobbit, man. But, look, like, share, subscribe to my channel. And keep doing your thing, Kai Cenat, my little hobbit friend. Bye.